It's time for your Life Boost coaching tips to help you be great. Coach Jessica is helping us understand what to look for in healthy friendships and relationships. Good morning, Jessica, and welcome to Hometown Living.
Good morning.
I should say welcome back to Hometown Living.
Thank you for having me
So
again.
I'm excited to talk about this because I think, with the fashion person, we talk about how we shop out of habit. I think sometimes we have friends out of habit.
We do.
And because of that, you don't know what a healthy friendship is.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about that.
Healthy friendships, like you said, we do. We keep the same friends because we've known them for a long time. So it feels hard to, as adults, to find friends, to make friends. It does get to be a challenge, but it's so important to know who you're becoming is also the people that you're surrounding yourself with. So your circle really matters. Who you talk to, who you connect with. It's so important as you develop or as you grow into the version of you that you want to be.
Well, we said a little bit, we were talking a little bit off camera, and you talked about how green flags.
Yes.
And you can misinterpret the green flags for red flags.
Yes.
So, and that can cross over to not only friendships, but relationships.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about that.
Green flags. So I think a lot of us know what red flags are, right? People that maybe are not so good for us. But green flags are people who make time for you, people who support you, people who encourage you, people who are calm to your nervous system, right? Our nervous system, when it's dysregulated, it knows. It feels tense, it feels scared, insecure around certain people. So knowing when you feel calm around them, be people who get to know you deeper, people who really truly want to know you for you and accept you for you. But they also challenge you when they know you can do more, you can have more, or they want the best for you, they will challenge you as well. So they support you in what you're doing, and they also challenge you in a loving way, and they get to know who you truly are along the way as you're growing and developing and evolving.
So if I have a relationship and there are some red flags that are in there, how do you break away from that?
It's hard.
It is hard.
It's hard, but this is where we have to choose ourselves and set boundaries. This is where we speak up, and tell our friend, hey, or the person we're with, this is something that bothers me, or this is something that makes me uncomfortable. And so when you voice that and you let them know, you communicate your concerns or the way that you're feeling, instead of pointing fingers at them, you come from a place of, this is how I feel, or this is what I think or perceived when you said this or when you did this. So communication is so, so important.
How can I be a better friend?
I think we don't give ourselves enough credit again for the things that we already do. I recently had a friend who just said to me, hey, I may not be the best friend that you normally see because I have so much on my plate. And I think that in itself is huge, to be able to communicate that and know I have so much going on. And if your friend is going to be a good friend, they're going to support you, they're going to understand you, and they're going to know life happens. And when you are ready to come back, we're going to pick up right where we left off and love them and support them through that.
And I think that, you get those core relationships, those core friendships that you have, right? I always call them like my inner circle, friends that you've had. And then you've got that second circle of friends you might not be as close to, but I think it's that, right? Where you can just go and pick right back up where you left off.
Yes, absolutely. There is your core people. I think the 5 people you surround yourself with is what they say. And then the people that you may not see often, but you guys are going to be right on the same page. Things are going to come back just like nothing ever happened or changed between the two of you. And that's how you know that's calming to your nervous system. That's how you know that you can go to that person, or they can come to you when things are hard or when things are great, and they celebrate you as well.
And I think the other thing, I know I'm guilty of it and I have to be careful of, is because I have so much going on that I always try and make sure that I touch base with the other person. And I think sometimes, because we just want what we want.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about that, like to start those conversations or to make sure that we're nurturing those healthy relationships.
A simple call, a simple text, a simple meme. Sometimes we talk about those. Hey, I send these memes to my friends. That means a lot to someone. I was thinking about you, or hey, this reminded me of you, or I hope you have a great day. Those little simple gestures mean a lot, because that could really brighten someone's day. That could really make someone feel so seen, so heard, and just feel so loved and appreciated because you took the time to just shoot them a text, give them a quick phone call, or send them a funny meme that made you think of them. So nice gestures, kind gestures that are small but really mean a lot are, I think, sometimes hard to do that, but it's being intentional and purposeful with what your time and what you're doing with it.
Well, and friendships are very valuable, so I appreciate you being here and letting us know what a healthy friendship is.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you would like to learn more about Jessica at A Thriving Mind, just head over to their website, athrivingmind.glossgenius.com, and don't forget to follow her on social media.